This is my response to the 6 questions on Carmen about the play Doubt. I think the thing about the play that was most interesting to me was that it left on a cliffhanger. When TV shows and movies leave on cliffhangers, it's no big deal. They do the follow through in the next episode, or they do the follow through in the next movie. But when a play ends, it just ends. So leaving the audience on a feeling of like they're not sure whether Father Flynn did it or not, I think that it just really leaves the audience with a feeling of doubt at the end. The values that I saw that were really important was compassion. That was especially Father Flynn and Sister James. Father Flynn tried to make connections with each of the students so that like they would trust him with like any issues that they had. And Sister James had a genuine concern for Donald Muller. And like I think that this compassion really shows an emphasis for human connection, even at the risk of like ruining their image possibly. Another one I saw was institutional authority, especially Sister Aloysius. Sister Aloysius recognizes wrongdoing without any, like, she says she recognizes wrongdoing. She knows people. And so she says, but she doesn't have any real evidence. But she still goes after Father Flynn anyway. I think that kind of shows like her power. She doesn't have enough power to like, there's no real due process. So she doesn't go to someone to fix it. She does it herself. And I think Father Flynn also being promoted instead of punished also shows like the power in the church after like the whole debacle went down. So like, because they can't fire him because that would make the church look bad. Something I read that I didn't really know what it was this quote, "This is a new time, Vatican II." Apparently in the 1960s, the Vatican had a huge reformation, made a lot more modern changes so that it would be less, like ancient times. And that really does help out with like the actual story of the play and why Aloysius is so against change. I think that Doubt really shows that theater's ambiguity. So like how much more powerful it is than TV shows and movies. Like I was talking about earlier with the cliffhanger, it shows that TV will just give you something and it's a fact. You just take it in as a fact and you just go on with the rest of your life. But if theater does it, it leaves you like questioning because you're not sure it's a fact. So it's a little different. So it makes you question more instead of just being like a mindless zombie watching TV. I think humans tell stories to deal with uncertainty. Like they try to make sense of the world around them, like the Devil's Tower, the Native American stories about that. And I think Sister Aloysius uses it as a form of authority. 2 questions I thought of were, are humans better off telling only the truth, or is it better that humans can tell stories? And the other one was, stories can obviously be used to hurt people. How can stories be used to help people and mankind?